I like remember stuff that I want to say after I say it, and then it's like I'm going back and forth. Boom, 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 boom. So for tracking, there's many different ways that you can do it. You can track on pen and paper, you can use a journal, a notebook, spiral notebook. I'm going to be creating some PDFs that you could use that have just mm, blank tracker pages. And to clear that little burp there. Um, so yeah, I'm going to be creating some blank tracker pages so you can totally use pen and paper. But if you're on your phone all the time, like me, there are some tracker apps that you could use as well. Things like MyFitnessPal, or the one that I use is by 1st Phorm. And both of these apps, you can track your food and you can use the barcode scanner. They make it super easy. You can scan the barcodes of the food that you're eating and it pulls all that information. It's already got it in the database. It pulls it all and you can put it in by meal that you're eating and it breaks it all down. It shows you little pie charts. It's like super cool. So you can do it either way, pen and paper or using an app. And I can definitely help you get set up whichever route you want to go. Then that leads me to my next question that I get is like, do I have to track? Like that doesn't seem like fun. And it depends on your goals. So and how new you are to doing all this. If you're totally unaware of foods and their properties and what they're made up of, then yeah, I would suggest doing the tracking for a little while, and because it's very eye-opening, and you get to see like what the foods are made up of and see the calculations if you're using the apps, and it shows you like, okay, I was really high on fats this day, or I was really high on carbs this day, and it helps you to be aware and to readjust where you need to be. And so it's a really good tool. It's not something you're gonna have to use forever. It really depends on your goals. But in the beginning, I would say yes, start tracking and measuring things. That way you can see what portion sizes are, how much you should be eating of things, and get that idea in your head. And then you can start going away from it whenever you're comfortable with that. And so it goes back to whatever your goal is. There's times in our life where we want to be fit for a certain event or a vacation or something like that. And then there's other times where like there's so much going on in life, like I can't track right now. This is just too much, and that's fine. You take a break from it. But then whenever something comes back up that you want to hit a specific goal for, then tracking is really going to get you there because it's going to keep it front of mind and show you what you're doing. Because I don't know if you're like me, I tend to forget things throughout the day. If I don't track, there's so many different stuff going on. I've got the kids yapping in my ear all the time or needing something from me, and I'm trying to do work stuff and trying to figure out everything for the house and the family and things going on that like I forget what I ate for breakfast if I didn't track it down. And then I'll look back through the app and I'll be like, oh yeah. So I can see where I'm at and be like, okay, I need to get more protein in, or I haven't had very much carbs today. I could have that oatmeal or whatever it is that I'm wanting. And it's just reassuring too, because sometimes I'll think that I've done horrible for the day. You get those negative thoughts in your mind and you're like, oh, I really don't need to eat that because I haven't been doing good. But then you look at the numbers and you're like, oh, okay, I'm not that bad off. So it's good. It's got some pluses and minuses, but overall, it's a very good tool to use to see where you're at. But once you get in the groove of things, if you want to back off of it some, you can. And then you just see how it goes and readjust. So no, you don't have to do it forever, but it's a very good tool. So the next videos I'm going to be working on are what kind of foods should I eat and how much should I eat out of them and what are portion sizes. And there's many different ways, again, that you can do that as well. You can just do like looking at it, like if you're out at a restaurant, you can do like the palm of your hand just for your protein and all those little tricks that they do. You can do it that way, or if you're at home, you can use measuring cups or you can use the scale. And so it's just like wherever you're at and what's easy and convenient to do at the time. So we'll be going over that, and then some lists of foods, and that's also going to be in the PDFs that I'll have available for you, is food lists, grocery lists, and then blank ones that you can make your own list. You can pull from examples that I have and then things that you normally get and make it your own. So those are some things that are going to be coming up.